Everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you. Once you learn that, you'll never be the same again.
Do you ever think to yourself, I could have a better life, if only this or that or whatever? Sometimes you just leave it there. You make yourself feel sad and you decide you're just gonna accept your current reality as it is. Best case scenario, that thought might turn into, well, one day I will actually chase my dreams and start living my dream life. Once I have XYZ. Then my life will improve. In reality though, what you're saying is I could be successful if only I was more like Elon Musk or Beyonce or Mr. Beast. But the truth is, all you have to be is you. See, we often overthink and magnify what we perceive these people to be like. You assume they must be special or have something so far beyond what you have to offer that you shouldn't even try. But they're just people. Just like me and you. Right now, yes, Beyonce is a better singer than you, but she didn't start that way. She had to practice every day to get better at her craft and be disciplined with an incredibly strong work ethic to maintain her level of skill and success. Elon Musk is a billionaire, yes, but he wasn't always a billionaire. He started and failed and evolved and sold many different businesses to get to where he is today. Mr. Beast didn't just wake up one day with 200 million subscribers. He spent years creating and posting videos that got hardly any views for an audience that he could only dream of until one day that audience became his reality. So if your goal in life is to be a famous singer or a wealthy entrepreneur or a successful YouTuber, you can't just look at the finish line and think, well, I'm not that, so I guess I'll never get there. The only difference between you and them is that you're starting at zero and they already went through that part of the journey. That doesn't mean you can't do it, it just means you're starting at the beginning. And we all have to start at the beginning. Now, let me take you on a little journey. Lately, I've been on a kick of listening to motivational speeches, and the other day I came across this quote from Steve Jobs. The quote I played for you at the beginning of the video. And if you don't know, Steve Jobs is a co-founder of Apple. And when I heard this quote, my jaw immediately dropped. And then I had to listen to it 3 more times.
Everything around you that you call life, everything around you that you made up by people that were no smarter than you.
So now here I am listening to this quote on an Apple device that was created by this man, Steve Jobs, founder of Apple himself, who says, everything around you was made up by people no smarter than you. And then I start looking at everything around me and I start thinking, these post-it notes were made up by someone. This pen was made up by someone. The elastic band that I have around my wrist was made up by someone. These AirPods were made up by someone. Now, you might be thinking, I mean, yeah, cool, things around me were made up by people. What does this actually mean? What this means is that you can create the reality you want in life. How? It all starts with your vision. And you can break down your vision into 2 parts. First, you need a vision of what it is you actually want for your life and what you want to become. So you need a clear image of this in your mind. Second, you need vision to be able to see how you can actually get there and what that path of getting there looks like for you. And when you start looking at everything you do through the lens of your vision, everything around you will start to change. Your habits will change. Your relationships will change. Your routine and the way you do things will change. You start creating a system that works in alignment with the vision that you have for your life. You no longer make time for things that don't propel you forward and don't contribute to your future well-being or future life because it's not part of the vision. Everything will change once you start looking at life with this mindset. If there's only one thing you take from this video, I hope it's this. There's not just one way to live life. There's no right or wrong direction to go in because the beautiful thing about life is that the way you live it is entirely up to you. The path may not always be perfectly clear, but your impact on the world and the people around you and on life itself can be immeasurable. You are only bound by the limits you set for yourself. And it all comes back to this quote.
Everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you. And you can change it. You can influence it. You can build your own things that other people can use.
Steve Jobs had a vision with Apple and he found a way to create a completely new reality, not only for himself, but for the entire world around him. So why can't you? I mean, if that doesn't make you want to change your life immediately, I don't know what will. Let's go change our lives.
The minute that you understand that you can poke life and actually something will, if you push in, something will pop out the other side. You can change it, you can mold it. You'll want to change life and make it better because it's kind of messed up in a lot of ways. Once you learn that, you'll never be the same again.